please make a touch up.
Someone else is gonna handle the camera situation.
Yeah, our outfits and we're hustlers. We figure it out.
Yeah, it's like
feast your eyes on this. Feast your eyes on this.
This is what I will be repping on Thanksgiving.
Yes, we were talking about our clothing attire here. As Brittany is going to go super cash.
Yeah, it's stretchy, soft, oversized, and leggings, and
cute.
Usually no makeup, but otherwise this is it.
This is it. And then I am typically going to Michigan for Thanksgiving. We typically do Thanksgiving in Michigan and then Lawton or Oklahoma for Christmas. So that means it's going to be a little bit cooler. So I have a jacket on.
You can have all the fun layers.
Yes.
And cute and everything.
But I am going to be taking my jacket off because it is quite warm right now. We are in Texas. Note to self though, it's always good to dress with layers when you're traveling, but also like if you're going to somebody's house, so then you can dress it up, dress it down.
Well, especially when it's like an actual like get together where you have a bunch of people. Because even when it's cold outside, like it gets warm. You're cooking and all the bodies.
You know what? I really do get warm. I guess I didn't realize that. So.
I had this whole discussion with my mother-in-law one year, like getting the kids dressed up like in cute dresses and stuff. They're always like short sleeves. It's like, why are they short sleeves? It's cold. It's December. And it's like,
good.
Well,
yes.
But then like you're in the house, you're running around, like you get warm. So I guess it makes sense.
You know what? Talking about that, so we tend to try to do like a matching thing. It usually ends up just being a hot mess, but we try.
Coordinate.
Yes. So I always know, like, I've learned to like get the clothes early. So get the clothes early.
Yeah.
So Walmart special, I was grocery shopping last weekend. And I found these cute little corduroy jumpers that I thought were gonna be fabulous.
Oh my
I'm so excited for those. Now, again, Grace is not into like wearing anything that I want her to wear. The Thanksgiving outfits, now is the time to think about what it is that you are going to wear, because it's gonna be, it's like I always do last minute stuff and then I'm like, oh, panic.
Panicking.
Yeah. Today, what did you bring for our appetizer?
Okay, so I don't know how your family rolls, but with us, like when the whole family gets together for Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever, we always have like, it's like a pickle platter, I guess.
A pickle platter.
It's a pickle platter. It's a crystal platter that has all different types of pickles and olives.
Oh, you know, I've seen this before.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like things for people to kind of snack on because we're all starving.
Okay.
Waiting for the food, so it's just something to snack on. So I thought just to kind of like spice it up and do something different. Like I know my brood would totally get down on these, especially like my dad would love these. It's just like on a toothpick, not a toothpick. Yeah,
Toothpick.
Yeah.
So you got apple.
I have slices of apple, a slice of sharp cheddar, and then salami.
I mean, you can't really go wrong with this combo.
Yeah, like.
And stuff like you might already have in your house too.
Exactly. This is not hard. It was just a matter of like slicing everything up and then putting it together and super easy.
It's a great combo.
And it's a great combo.
You can't go wrong with that.
Oh yeah, man.
Now the question is, what do you do with toothpick? What do you do with this afterward?
Oh, I don't know. You need like a cute
A
little
napkin.
bowl.
Or a bowl. Napkin bowl. For now, we'll
Something.
just put it on the side. Shot on the side. Is that sanitary?
It's just us.
I'll look another one.
I'm casual.
Well, the most popular Thanksgiving drink, according to a Best Life online, is red wine.
I'll believe it. It goes really good with cheese and salami and apples.
Like this was like, we didn't even plan this. This was fantastic. This is the one that my mother had suggested. She is a wino. Okay, she knows what's going on. I love these long stem glasses I got on Amazon.
Wow.
Cheers though.
Cheers.
To pre-Thanksgiving.
Ooh, that's good.
See, it's a red wine to me.
The smoothness.
Yeah, it is.
that.
It is smooth. It is smooth. And she said it was like a pretty inexpensive wine, but yet it tastes really good.
It does. It has a good flavor.
Those wine parties. Have you been to a wine party before where they have the mystery that you put it in a bag and then you have to guess which one you like the best?
No.
That's great, because then that's when you really find out like what the good wine is. Because so many times you'll get like, it's a cheap wine, but people pick it. And although it's cheap, that doesn't mean it's not good.
Yeah.
So it's like having that like, what's the cheap wine but the good wine? And so that's where you can really tell at those bag parties, wine bag parties, of what is a good bottle of wine. Because then it's not like all like, oh, I paid $100 for that
Yeah.
bottle of wine, and then everybody's picking the one that they got at Trader Joe's for $5 or.
You're like, it's $100 bottle of wine, and now I have acid reflux.
Yeah, I always know the next day I'm like, oh, what was in that wine?
I like this wine though. This is yummy. Your mom did good. Your mom always does
She
good.
always does. Cheers to you,
job,
Deb.
Mom.
Cheers. And also, I changed up my lipstick. Lipstick can really make a statement for someone in their look. It's like matte line or melted matte, or we'll tag it here.
You always,
I always tag them. I love them.
you always have fun lipstick. Always.
Aw.
I am not a lipstick person. I just am not. I don't do lipstick.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm just.
So it didn't
Makeup's
used to
not
be.
really my thing.
No?
Yeah.
Your eyelashes always look so good. You always do. Like, when you do your wings, they're perfection.
Thank you.
Perfection. I still don't know how you do them. Like, I have a stamp. I have the stamp that I put on.
Oh, really?
Still can't get it right. I had a good friend, like, give me these stamps because she, I think, felt badly for me.
I need more information about this. What's this?
You don't need that, though.
But what is it?
It seriously is a stamped wing. And you...
I've never heard of that.
It's so hard to get them equal, though. So, like, don't look too close.
Hold on. When I'm looking in the mirror, my left one always goes just
Yep.
how I want it, and the right one always looks like a
Yep.
hot mess. I'm just like, just don't look at this side. Just.
Oh, wait, you seem to have nailed the wings, though. Every time you wear your wings, I'm like, wow, I want wings like hers.
Well, I think because the way that my eyes are shaped,
Mm-hmm.
like my eyes protrude. Disclaimer, this is not a slam on me. It just is what it is. Like the way that my eyes sit in my head is they
Yeah.
kind of protrude out. I really have to have something on my upper lid just to kind of set them back a little bit so I don't look like buggy. And so I've been doing eyeliner, since high school. So yeah, by now it's like, just whip
But
it
the
on,
wings
go.
were not hip in high school. The wings
No,
have
they
been
were
a
not.
more of a newer thing.
Yeah, but I've been doing them for a while.
Have you? Well,
Yeah.
maybe that I was just not on the bandwagon.
You don't need like eyeliner on the top of
Yes, I
yours.
do. I have eyeliner on.
Well, you do, but you don't like. I do mine like kind of thick because
I do
again,
mine kind of thick.
buggy eyes. So well, yours isn't.
Oh,
thick.
thank you. Stop looking at me. Stop. Okay, so now that we got our makeup down, our lipstick down, or our lip gloss,
The glass works.
our what we're wearing, what we're now having, what to bring. So we know that you have Thanksgiving at your house, small crew.
Yeah, just like,
I have Thanksgiving at my mother's house, big crew. Like, what do you bring? It's always the question I ask the host, hey, what can I bring? So if you're the host and people are asking you what to bring, give them specifics. Or give them something that they can't really mess up on. I mean, it's so generous that they're willing to bring something and have something. Like, say, bring a dessert. Oh, so then you have like 10 apple pies. Like, that's great, but like, that's not what I'm looking for.
Right.
So I was told like either like give them a wine to bring, bring a nice red wine. Leave it at
There
that.
you
You
go.
can't go
Easy.
wrong there. You know what you're gonna get. But so many times you're like, oh, you don't need to bring anything. Okay, that's what I say to a lot of people too. Oh, don't bring anything. Don't worry about it. And then they'll probably just bring something again that you don't want.
Right.
And again, but they're trying to be
I said
helpful.
bring nothing.
But also knowing too, not everybody drinks wine, okay? And then you know we have non-drinkers too. But I just thought this was such a cute thing. I thought, guess where I got this?
Hobby Lobby.
Home Depot. I got this at Home Depot. I just thought this was so cute. Like, it just is like, I mean, it's not necessarily something that they can benefit from that day. Thinking about you,
Right.
like,
Prop it up in a corner.
yeah, like, and balloon, you can put it in a little bag with, some ribbon or something.
Yeah.
I just thought this could be maybe a little hostess gift of some sort.
I have a website that had some really. There was like a blog post of like some really kind of unique hostess gifts.
Different, mine, again.
Yeah, like outside the box.
Yeah,
kind of
outside the
stuff.
box.
Yes. I want to give you something that you functionally need or could use, or
No,
that
I
you
am.
really want.
Yep.
Like I
Yep.
don't want to just like I know like one of the really common things like bring a candle.
Right.
It's like it's nice.
That's-
Again,
the gesture,
thought,
yep.
yes, that's really what matters. And if you bring me a candle, I will love that. But I don't actually burn candles in my house. Also, smells are kind of funny. Like some people,
I agree.
everyone has their own preference on what they like
Yeah.
for smells. Like one of them was, I thought this was really cute. A gift bag of bath bombs and bath salts for the hostess for
Okay.
after the party's over, and you could take a bath. And here's your bath salts.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
You did great. The night's over, kind of thing. And then another one that they had were like family games, like conversation starters for the table.
Oh,
And
that's so good.
Yeah, it's like a little cube and it's got all these like conversation starters.
Oh, that's so good. I can use
like,
that for my family.
But it's just not like if you want to bring something that, yeah, is like not just token gift.
And so you know what? I think I want to have like a big like box full of Hostess gifts that I pre-buy that I can just go and grab and go.
Like, okay, what's good for this event here?
I always feel like just not right going to somebody's house who's gone all this trouble and is hosting something and then come empty-handed, even though they said don't bring anything. I'm going to bring something.
Right. So like say your mom is hosting the dinner. Does she delegate to people what to, like, as far as, like, what foods to bring? Or is she doing the whole shebang?
No, she has a lot of siblings, and they're all always willing to pitch in, and I'd say it's pretty standard, like, this aunt will bring the salad, this aunt will bring the rolls. So I think they kind of have their own delegated things that they bring. What I'm bringing to her party that we're staying at the hostess house.
Right.
So it's more so usually I'll just partake in making everything and helping out with everything.
The helping hands.
The helping hands.
Yep.
Talk to the hands as my help. But what I like about what my mother does is she is the hostess with the mostest, and she is a planner of the plan, and things
my kind of people.
So things go smoothly that day. She goes, so number one, she sets her table the night before, or even like 2 days before she'll set her table.
I love that.
She will label her bowls the night before of the mashed potatoes go in this bowl with this spoon. The gravy goes in this with this thing.
Okay, that's kind of brilliant though, because then when you have people coming in, go, hey, let me help.
Then they're all labeled. She'll put someone to work and say,
your mom, this is not her first rodeo. She's like, I know how to do this.
When growing up, so knowing that my mother used to work for international personnel, so for General Motors, so she had lots of different people over to our house. So we hosted people a lot. It was like my sister and I, like keep people out of the kitchen, like, you know, keep them in the family room, make sure you ask them if they want something to drink, and kind of told us what it is that we need to do at the party, like where do you put the jackets, and make sure you offer the jackets. And
that's awesome, you know, because like we did not do that as kids, and as an adult, like I'm a terrible hostess. I'm awful at it. I think I even wrote that down on my notes. I'm terrible at this.
Really?
Yes.
I cannot believe that for a second.
I know, I'm not good. I'm just bad at it, because come on in, make yourself at home, and like I truly mean that, like make yourself at home. Help yourself to the fridge. Help yourself to whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm terrible at saying, can I get you something?
Yeah.
Do you want something to drink? Can I take your coat? I never, like, my brain just doesn't go there.
As I don't have a lot of people over because I don't like the not knowing when they're gonna leave.
That's me too. Really? Yes.
Like I don't, like my sleep is so precious to me.
Yes.
And not knowing, like not having control when they leave. But I think that's a terrible thing, but I really appreciate that people that are willing to like host and not care and welcome their home and don't like, but that is my big thing is when I'm tired, I am done, and I'm out. Like,
right, and I'll be like, fine, and then I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yes.
Everybody out. And I'm the same way, like I love going to other people's houses. Don't come to my house, because I want to be able to leave when I'm done.
That is totally how I am. Yeah. That's why I'm so reluctant to have people over at my house is because, so like my mom is so good with just like, you stay as long as you want. But even like after Thanksgiving, like after you eat the meal, like so some people eat early in the morning, some people eat late at night, or some people eat during the day. Like it just all depends on your family. But then a lot of times there's that meal after the meal. Like and it's like, it's just, and she's even planned of the what we're gonna have for the after the meal. The centerpieces though, is what she typically gets caught up in.
Really?
It's the centerpiece. It's my big thing is that I did last year, I struggled with this is, if you make your centerpiece too big, then like you can't have conversation across the table.
Yeah, and it's not functional.
It's not functional. You can't put your dishes down, you have to remove the whole entire thing.
Right.
And so I was wanting just something this year, just to like, if you could just move a couple pumpkins, you still have some decor, but like it's not taking up the whole entire table. So that's what I really focused on this year.
Yeah.
But what do you do you do any of that with?
No.
No.
My aunts and my mom, like they put out like all of there was a lot of food stuff on the table, and there was like the salt and pepper and napkins and like things like that. Like it was all like the meal stuff. They never did like centerpiece things.
Okay.
And then now with again a much more casual sort of setting, I get like craft paper and lay it on the table, like almost like a tablecloth.
Mm-hmm.
And then I draw, like they let the kids draw on it.
Yeah.
And like write, like
I've
we
seen that happen.
write what we're thankful for and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
On like, and it's like a kid thing. Because like I said, it's just the 4 of us. So I was like, we don't really have all the formality.
That is something to think about though, the kids table. It's always good to have like an activity there to do. Like, so I like the writing on the paper thing, like just covering the whole table with paper.
And then also like, they spill on it, they get food on it, it doesn't matter. At the end, you just wad it all up and throw it away. Take pictures of it so that your kids can't be all upset that you threw away their artwork.
Oh, there you go. That's smart.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
I love centerpieces, like it's kind of my jam.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're saying.
I saw this thing from Raz. They're really known for like their Christmas decor and things, but they also do a lot of floral stuff. So imagine a long table, and it's like a post that connects. So it's like a big dun. And then you do like your floral arrangement up above the table.
Oh, that sounds great.
Oh, it is so cool. And it's functional because then, you can like, you have the whole table.
I cannot wait to see this. I did not know they had such a thing. That's a fabulous idea.
It's great. And like, it was super easy. You just get some garland and a couple stems, you just stick them in there.
I'm all about easy. You know I am.
This is good.
Yeah, a little wine.